What up, guys? Welcome back to Off the Record, where we talk about exactly the one topic
that we prepared for you.
Yes.
Because today we are doing something called Two Men and a Baby.
Two daddies and the baby.
Two daddy and a baby.
Two daddy.
And today's topic is, what is the next JK adventure or your own personal adventure?
Man, I don't know, but I've been thinking about this, and so hear me out. What do you guys think of this, right? So me and Darian, we got our we finally got our like overland vehicles.
Yeah.
You got yours, right?
What does he have?
He got his like
The Forerunner,
Yeah.
right? Oh,
yeah, I
sick.
bought him a Forerunner.
Yeah, that's sick.
And then so we have that. David has a Forerunner. Ant has a Forerunner.
Oh yeah.
Why don't we caravan somewhere where there's no people and we have our little adventure as a going away trip for Bart and Gio and Taika.
Oh, that's pretty tight.
Too bad you don't have your Tundra, man.
I know. I'll buy it just for that.
Yeah.
Now you have an excuse.
Yeah.
That'll be tight.
That'll be tight, dude. And by that time, we'll hopefully...
Damn, that's a dope idea.
Well, Darian has like 3 dirt bikes.
Oh, shit.
So we can go off-road. Like, we could park and create like a little, like, base with all of our cars.
Yeah.
And then we can just go around. We can fucking Mad Max, you know, do some shit like that. That would be pretty fun.
Let's go to my uncle's spot again.
Oh, your uncle's spot's perfect, too.
Or we go more nature.
No, I mean, I like your uncle's spot. You know, I rented a Jeep Patriot or something that time. And then I actually took that piece of shit off-roading. It was so bad.
Oh, yeah, do the dried riverbed, right?
Yeah, and I took it to the
top of the
you know
mountain.
that hill?
Yeah.
I took it to the very top, and it was fucking scary, dude.
Your uncle's spot is the fastest I've ever driven my truck off-road.
Really?
Because I was hitting like 70 miles an hour, and it was like, and every time it hits a bump, like I could feel my car almost get air.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh shit.
You should see everyone brings like their crazy dune buggies or like crawlers, everything. Especially that drive riverbed, they go fucking fast.
That was so fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like it because it's private. It's our own spot. I mean,
And his bathrooms.
Yeah, and if you needed a shower.
I guess, yeah. Because I've been doing just none of that stuff.
That's cool.
How many days do you have in mind, or just specific habitat, or like
No, I guess we could all talk about that.
brainstorm it?
Yeah. Because I don't know. I was just thinking about it. I think yesterday I came up with the idea. I was like, oh, we should do a caravan. Like, somewhere. I don't know where, though.
Does Gio like that shit?
She does. She likes camping.
Okay.
It would be tight too if we could even do we could do a small one too as a tester. You know, like that off-road area next to my house in Azusa.
There's no overnight there, though.
Oh yeah, that's what I mean. But like do like a one day where we just go there, just do barbecue, small barbecue,
Yeah.
and then we could do the
Nah, go big or go home.
fuck it.
I think just do it.
Take 3 days to drive to Vegas through the back roads.
Oh, that's even crazier.
Oh, should we just drop you guys off?
With no bathrooms, and there's kids.
Oh,
Leia, freaking Enzo, Taika.
Oh fuck.
Dude, that's like Oregon Trail shit.
I've been camping with Taika, I think 2 or 3 times, and it's. I think right now it's gonna be perfect.
Yeah.
The first time I went camping, I think he was 8 months, and like this is the
The
time.
one with David, right?
Yeah. This is the time where like when you put him down, and if he knocks out, you're good. But you know how like when you have a tent, it's paper thin.
Yeah.
So like I'd put him down, and it takes like 20 minutes to put him down, and me and Gio are like, oh thank God, okay we can go to the campfire. Fucking Fawn jumps on some leaves, and you hear the crunch, wakes him up immediately. I'm like, fuck. So that was really hard. And then we went camping another time, and I think that's when he was still kind of stupid. So he's like trying to jump into the fire the whole time. Like it was kind of hard to watch him. But I think now he finally knows enough about the world and has a general common sense. I think it'll be probably way easier.
He was great on the RV. But except at night.
At night I felt so bad for you guys.
We didn't hear anything.
Because he would wake up crying for no reason.
I just got, because we slept, like the only thing I can do in an RV is sleep above the driver's seat. You know how they have that little space?
Yeah. Because it's too claustrophobic.
Oh my God, I literally felt like I was
That's where you were sleeping?
Yeah, and I never felt like claustrophobic in my life, but I literally was like freaking out.
That was my favorite place to sleep on an RV.
Really?
Is on top of the driver. That
no.
area right there. Well, maybe now it's different, but it was perfect as a kid.
Yeah. I don't know what my next like trip is. I think maybe go to Oregon. I don't know what is it to do in like America.
There's what do you mean? mean? People come here for vacation.
America literally has like more landscapes than any other country.
I know.
Variation in landscapes.
Only it's more like outdoorsy shit. Everything else is like closed. So like anything that we like, if we do that, then it's like that gets my fix out. But what else is there? Like
you could go to Alaska if you want to see some whales and like glaciers. You go to the desert. You could go to deep forest.
I just want to go to Canada.
From which part of Canada?
Right now?
Yeah, but
Snowboarding right now is really well. I don't know if it's ready right now.
I just don't know if I could get in.
Oh, that's right.
Because then I have friends who like come, we'll get a cabin and everything, and then it's just like it's kind of hard.
I want to go to Whistler too for the bike park.
Where's Whistler?
It's like a massive snowboard park. Like it's hella dope. Yeah.
Well, it's like a mountain.
Yeah, mountain.
In Canada?
Yeah.
And then they have a bike park there during the summer, and then in the winter it's snowboard.
One thing I always wanted to go, because I always hear people say, is Aspen, Colorado. It's supposed to be like really good ski. And there's another place called, I think, Park City, Utah. It's supposed to be pretty good for snowboarding too.
I was pretty close to Aspen when we went to, when we were doing our Colorado van trip.
Yeah.
And I definitely would go back. Like, Colorado is really fucking beautiful.
That's where you guys were like skateboarding. There's like snow coming out? Or, like,
yeah. There were it was so crazy. Like, we got up at like 6, and then you can literally just park anywhere and camp, you know, and there's just a lot of places like that. And then you go, like, you can go to areas where there's all these dope downhill windy roads and there's no cars. So you just take out your skateboard and you longboard and you fucking go fast, dude. It's scary. Because you don't know how to stop. Yeah. So you just kind of like, fuck it.
Yeah. Do you just have to wait until it levels out?
Yeah. You wait until it levels out or it goes uphill. And then but you gotta like pick your roads carefully because you don't want it to haul ass too much because it's too damn scary.
Yeah.
So you gotta stop before it goes too steep. I don't know, but it's fun.
Even
though.
for Darian, because I know he's a daredevil.
He goes the fastest out of all of us.
He goes crazy. Huh?
But I realized because he weighs less, he doesn't go fast. Meaning like it's a gradual speed, but he can pick up speed. And then I think that was the difference between us is like when we go downhill with bikes or skateboards or anything, if we're side by side, because we just weigh more, we immediately pick up speed. Like even snowboarding, right? Like we can all pass him up pretty quick, but he does go fast. Like, and he can jump around and do all kinds of crazy shit.
Damn.
Yeah. And that's what I'm looking forward to, man. I got a new board. Oh my God.
That's tight.
I got a powder board from Burton. Oh man. I just took it out. The day that we were supposed to go, this guy got sick. He didn't join us.
Yeah. Good thing too, because Gio's so responsible. I was like, oh, I think it's just a scratchy throw. I think it should be fine. And then Gio's like, fuck no. The minute, like, during 2020, if you have any weird feelings, you should get tested.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that's true. But then when I was getting tested, I was like, watch in your face. It's not going to be it. And it was. I was like, oh, fuck. Good thing I didn't go.
And then you got more sick.
I know.
Yeah.
But I want to go.
I'm glad you didn't go, though, because I think it, it just kind of made us feel much more, like, better. But we were worrying about you, though. And then we got the news when we were on top of the lift.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. I was going to go, too, but not to snowboard.
What are you going to do? Just drink beers at the bottom?
Yeah. I like that. Because, dude, snowboarding, I could go one round and I'm dead. Because it takes me so long to get down there.
Is it? Oh, well, because you don't know how to do it yet?
Like, I'm not the best at it. I'll probably ski next time. Honestly, I don't even think I'm going to try to learn snowboarding.
Do you know how to ski?
I think better than snowboarding.
What do you mean? Do you not? Have you skied?
I did when I was a kid.
Oh, okay.
But I wasn't any good either.
I think it's more intuitive. I skied when I was a kid too, and I remember it just feels like roller skates. Like you just you put it on, and you go forward, and if you need to stop, you just go like this.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe I'll try it.
Yeah. Plus, it's like your feet can move separately.
Yeah.
You know how like right now it's like you have the board and you're trying to walk straight, but the board's like holding you back, and it's like sliding everywhere, and like I can't even just walk with the board.
Oh yeah, and then like if you're getting off the lift, it's only stuck to one leg.
Yeah.
And then like if you don't ride good, then you crash into someone.
And dude, like my hands hurt, my leg. Like remember the first retreat one? I almost broke my ankle.
Oh shit, that sucks.
It's fun though. I like snow a lot.
Yeah.
I like because I like to be by the fireplace.
You like just so because it's cold outside.
I like the cozy vibes.
Yeah. That's my favorite thing of ski resorts is that at the bottom you could get the clam chowder and the bread bowls, just for that, just because it's like all cold.
I wonder if you could get that delivered.
Because today's video is brought to you by Postmates, baby.
Postmates, baby. Because if you're like me, you start thinking about what to eat for dinner while you're eating lunch already. I love food, but sometimes getting into my kitchen and cooking something delicious just doesn't make it on my to-do list, which is why I've been loving Postmates. Because with Postmates, you can get food delivered without leaving the house, or even opening your front door. With the current state of the world in mind, Postmates created no contact deliveries, which I love. Because I literally look through my eye hole, I see him drop off the food and get back in his car, and then I open the door. But actually, he should be scared of me because I'm the one with COVID. So now when I order, I don't have any more. So now when I order from local restaurants, everything gets left on my doorstep, and the app lets me know when it's been delivered. Postmates also offers a pickup option, which I've been using to order takeout from my favorite local restaurants, and it's so important that we support and uplift our communities right now.
That's right.
All the mom and pop shops need it, and what better way than ordering food? Postmates isn't just all about burgers and sushi. You can order anything from toilet paper to phone chargers from stores like Walgreens and 7-Eleven. I've gotten freaking ointments for Taika. I got batteries, and they'll just drop it off right outside your front door. Just download Postmates on iOS or Android, find your favorites, and get anything you want delivered within the hour.
And for a limited time, Postmates is giving our listeners $5 off your first 5 orders for your first 7 days. To save $5 on your first 5 deliveries, download the app and use code OFFTHERECORD. That's off the record for $5 off your first 5 orders when you download the Postmates app or sign up online. Anything you need, anytime you need it, Postmate it.
Postmates it. That kind of reminds me of like the movie phone numbers. 555.
5555555. Dude, that's 55555. What, that $25?
Yeah, $25. That's a good amount.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Man, it's crazy because like now that so I got into mountain biking, right? So with snowboarding in the winter,
I got my mountain bikes too, and that Saturday I was gonna take it to Aria because you know, like when you buy a brand new one, they don't come with pedals.
Yeah, you got to get new pedals. Yeah,
I don't know why, but it doesn't come with pedals.
Because there's different kinds of pedals.
So they want you to get the one that's good for you.
Yeah, I guess so. So that day I was gonna go buy pedals, hook it up, and I also got a Taika one.
Wait, Taika has one of these?
Yeah, I got him a little small one. So I have to put training wheels on it too, but it didn't. I was like, fuck, all my plans got ruined. So
how much money do you have to spend? Because like for us, like we can buy one like jumpsuit for like snowboarding, right? And that should last us our whole lives pretty much. But you have to constantly buy them new stuff every time you want to go on an adventure, right?
Yeah, so when we first got into hiking, we didn't know if he was gonna like hiking, right? So we just took him in regular shoes, and then we were like, okay, this guy actually likes hiking. So we bought him his first pair of boots, and they were $60.
Damn.
$60 for kids hiking boots?
Yeah, and then, but he actually probably put a good amount of miles on them because every time we...
He didn't outgrow them?
He did now. So we have to buy him his other pair, which is another $60. So that's $120 for someone that's only been on this planet for 3 years.
It's so small too.
Yeah.
It's like no material on it.
I know.
And his feet look like marshmallows.
I know. So the good thing is he actually likes hiking, and we go on 2-3 mile hikes, no problem.
He can walk 2-3 miles without being tired?
Yeah.
Damn.
Like 2-3 miles, no problem. So
what does he do on a trail? Does he just walk? Or does he like stop by and pick a flower and shit and do all kinds of random things?
Depends. If he's hiking with me, he's doing whatever the fuck he wants. So if he wants to throw pine cones against a tree all day, I let him. If he wants to throw rocks, I let him. If he wants to just like play with the lizard with the stick, I let him.
Does he pick up those habits and bring it home? Or he gets it out there?
Well, for me, because I'm like at home, he gets in enough trouble because there's so much order, you know? I'm like, when I go out there, go ahead. And then so when I go and hike with him, he usually comes back with like dirt on his face. Like he looks like he went into like war. But
so you're not hiking up a trail. You guys are like stopping to like throw pine cones.
Yeah.
And then you go to another thing.
Yeah, like resting, looking at flowers, looking at random things. So like, even though it's like 2-3 miles, it might take us like an hour because we're just like, you know, exploring, doing whatever. So yeah, but we really put his shoes to the test because the $60 was well spent, and he actually gets good grips so he doesn't slide all over the place.
Did you keep him?
We have him, yeah.
So in case you have another kid?
In case we have another one. But we did buy him a second pair, and I'm like, fuck, do I gotta keep buying these things every year? This shit's crazy.
That's why they bought big things for us.
Yeah.
And they're like, you'll grow into it.
His next pair, I bought him 3 extra sizes bigger.
Yeah, just make him like triple up on the socks.
yeah.
Like clowns.
Yeah, because I think his size, he's a size 9 in kids. So the next pair of boots I bought him, I think they're like 12s or something.
Someone just needs to make a shoe that kind of like expands. That you unlock it.
That'd be tight, yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
I feel like that would make so much money.
But isn't he gonna just grow in a week?
Yeah, you know, like baby shit?
Yeah.
Fuck, I don't know if it's like the baby mafia or some shit, but like when babies are first born, there's this thing called a bassinet, right? And that's where you keep right next to your bed because like that's when it's like the most dangerous, their first month on this planet. There's bassinets that are $1,000. And after the first 3 months, you don't use a bassinet anymore, you use a crib. So that's like, to me, I'm like, dude, that's like extortion because you have to get it. And I think because they know you have to get it, they make it hella expensive.
So what do all the people do without that?
They don't.
I don't know, they don't. They probably don't.
I don't think I had one.
Probably not. no.
I didn't have one.
I'm sure I didn't have one either.
I'm sure they just put me in the middle of the bed.
Yeah.
Which you're not supposed to do.
Well, yeah, but then also like I'm sure they did, right? And then I was born, I was conceived 3 months after my brother was born, so he was probably still in the bed.
Oh shit.
Maybe, I don't know.
They probably made you and your brothers in the
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, or they just kicked him on the floor.
But doesn't all Afghans just sit on the floor anyways?
Like, there's communal areas that's like it's like more comfortable on the floor and stuff like
I
that.
feel like that makes more sense. Because the whole point of the bassinet or not having a baby in the bed is the baby can roll off and fall.
That's true because most of us spend life on the floor.
But maybe it's because it's dirty on the floor.
But Asian style, I don't know if Afghans do it too, but you take your shoes off before you come.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
So it's like
Yeah, we have tatami floors.
generally clean.
No, it's
You
super
don't have to
clean.
worry about your baby falling on the floor if they're already on the floor.
Yeah.
That's true. Where are they gonna fall?
It's so funny, and it's not just like an American thing or whatever, because I see all types of communities and cultures doing it, but people get on the couches and on the beds with their shoes.
That's weird.
I can't even go inside the house without taking off my shoes.
Yeah. It's the weirdest thing to me when I go to people's houses and they're on the couch, right? And then they have like their work boots like this.
Yeah.
It's so weird to me. But people do it though.
Yeah. And that's just all culture. It's just random people that just don't give a fuck.
I've seen people that live their whole life in their house with their boots all the way up until the point they're gonna go to sleep. So they have shoes
So then they
on,
take it off when they go to sleep.
but they have shoes on like 18 hours a day.
Dang.
That's when those Stanley carpet cleaner commercials random.
Oh, yeah.
That like they show how much dirt they take off because like the carpet looks like brown but it's actually white. I'm like, if you take off your shoes, that probably lasts you like you wouldn't even need to call them ever.
When I started wearing high top like Chucks and
Heels?
boots and stuff, that's when I was like, I don't want to take off my shoes, man.
Really?
Yeah, it's such a bitch to like take off your shoes.
Those are hard. That's why you just wear sandals.
That's why I'm always barefoot.
Yeah.
You don't have to take off your shoes if they're already off.
You don't even have. Yeah, you don't. I feel like I spend most of my day with no shoes on.
Yeah. Plus in like Muslim families, like when you pray, you have to like clean everything. Like your feet, everything. So when you step on the prayer mat, it's all like clean.
So what do? You have like a football and a football?
It's like well, how I was taught, we literally had to lift our leg onto the sink and clean everything.
Oh shit.
So weird to me the first time I ever saw it because I was doing this like medical internship in college.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm used to like we're living in a normal dorm, right? And then there was this guy that was like full on like I guess like traditional like Muslim like gear, and then he would go into our bathroom.
It's not Muslim gear, it's whatever country they're from. But I get what you're saying.
Oh, okay.
Just so people online.
I'm dumb. Yeah, I'm a dumbass. I don't know. But he's actually from Compton, but he just became a Muslim.
Yeah.
But he would wash his feet in the sink, and it threw me off the first time I saw it. And he was like explaining to me.
They get a bar of soap and then they wash their foot.
Oh, we just did water, and like the way we put it on, like it's a special way, and like it cleans us like everything. So you want to go and like pray clean.
You must be super flexible then to be able to go up,
It is good stretches.
bam, like that.
Yeah, and then it kind of made me want to be Muslim at that time because every time the lecture got boring, he just coincidentally had to go outside and pray. And I was like, this is tight. I was like, man, maybe I should be a Muslim and go outside and just start praying too.
And then it's great.
Multiple times a day.
Yeah, 5 times a day. Depends.
5 times?
Yeah. And then
Shit.
like you can't like say it's called like we call it uzu, when you clean yourself, and like when you have that, and then you have the time to pray, you can't like curse, you can't use the bathroom, you can't do anything. If it does, it like breaks that, so you have to redo it.
We used to go to this mosque in Buena Park where me and my friend got high and we would get free munchies there. What? Well, we won't get high at the mosque, but like we would smoke weed at the park, and he's like, "Oh, you want to get some food?" And then we would go and get like Middle Eastern food, and then go home.
It's because they just had like a cafeteria open.
No, they just invite people to come like worship and eat, and they just have service, and then like we never stayed for the service. We were just high as balls.
Damn.
And then so
They're very communal. Like they'll help
Yeah.
out. Like they'll like feed everyone, feed
that's
homeless, do
cool.
everything. So it's
That's
cool.
so cool.
yeah, so he was Indonesian, and then like it wasn't his mosque, but like someone invited him, and then he started going, and then so it was the most weirdest shit, dude. We're like high as balls in this holy place, and we're like, "Oh, thank you," and then we're like, "All right, see you guys later," and then we're just eating.
The place I went to, like they're very like good about like respecting other religions. So they were telling us to like read the Bible, read the Torah, read it all, like learn as much as you can and see the similarities and differences, and because it's all part of like the same like path, you know. And then like one of our like it's called like a imam, like our pastor would have like one of his friends that was a actual pastor come and like check it out and observe, and it was like cool, like that it was respectful of all different like cultures and religions.
Did you guys have this stereotype? Because like in Christianity, the stereotype is pastor kids are the fucking craziest. They turn into drug addicts and party animals. Is pastor kids in the Muslim, are they fucking nuts too?
I think because
The dude's like, I don't have the liberty to say.
no, I think it's because if you grew up in just a strict Muslim household,
Yeah.
you kind of some people, because then I have cousins that are they just became that way too, or they had other ones where they were like because they felt so bound, like it just I feel like psychologically it's like when you're bound by something you have to rebel.
Restricted.
Yeah, so it's like I feel like that just comes from having any strict like upbringing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
But I think because in Muslim cultures, it's you have like say like the pastor and stuff, and theirs is probably or like our imam, like it's probably strict, but that goes to all the households where there's like they're even more strict, where it's like your dad or your parents are like the pastors. When like regular, like I don't know how it is exactly for Christianity, but from my friends and stuff, they're religious, but then the pastor's like the most extreme and lives by it from what we know. And then when they go home, it's like whatever. And those kids of the pastors are the ones that are the rebellious, you know?
I think I grew up Muslim then, 'cause my mom was more strict than all the other Buddhist people.
Yeah.
Yeah.